Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Project Devo. Today's episode, we are talking about automotive influencers. We are talking about what they mean to the community. We are talking about, in my opinion, what I think makes a good automotive influencer. I'm still learning. I'm probably a terrible one. I'm just trying to do this as a hobby. I'm not if I make money off of it, it is what it is. Um, and I'll go over some of the things I see. I'm going to talk about one in particular that I know a lot about because I've been following him for a while. I'll mention a couple others. I'm not going to get too much into them because, like I said, I haven't been following them for a while. But just like you guys, I've been following some guys on, automotive YouTube. So you have like guys like TJ Hunt, Adam LZ, Cletus McFarlane. You have Samit. You have guys like that. And honestly, they all have their own different things that are good and their own different things that are negative. And my biggest thing here is that, to me, what makes a good automotive YouTuber is giving back to the people who make you your money or the people who follow you. And what I mean by that is, if you look at like some of these giveaways that some of these guys do, yes, they're, giving people a chance to essentially win a car, their dream car, or a turbo, or a piece of their vehicle, or something along those lines. And that's great. I mean, that's awesome. Like, you're giving them a part of what they're into, what they're watching. And then you also see some of these guys, and they'll go back out, like one of the guys, Albo. I know Samit does it. I haven't seen that much of Adam LZ doing it in a while, or Cletus McFarlane doing it in a while, but these guys will literally go out to local car meets and just walk around and shoot other people's stuff and commentate on other people's stuff. And that is big because you're inadvertently giving those people a platform without giving them a platform. And that's one thing I wanted to do with this channel, where starting to do those viewers rides videos. I want to give the people that are following me, especially the guys that are coming early, like the 56 followers I have right now, or whatever number I'm at, a voice. I want to give them I want to put their story out there. I want to make sure that my community that I'm trying to build can follow each other and support each other. Some of the other, YouTubers that I'm big into following, are the guys from Unsub, Fat Electrician, Say Hi to Eli, Habitual Line Crosser, Brandon Herrera, Donut Operator, guys like that. I mean, they built, we'll say, a social media slash influencer empire off of one podcast that they literally got together and had all of their followers come in to start following the one podcast. And that was honestly ingenious by them. There's nothing on them. And the best thing about it is they're still giving back. They're still supporting. Like, they will go for single months where they're selling like 2 or 3 t-shirts on their merch sites, where those t-shirts, 100% of the proceeds go to some either veterans charity or some disability charity or something along those lines. And that's what I mean. They're giving back. They're not just sitting there raking in your money and going, hey, look at this new car I just bought that cost me $100,000. You guys want to watch me build this, or you guys want to watch me race this thing over the weekend, but the only thing that you're going to get out of this is the entertainment value, which, I mean, that's their job. They're giving you entertainment, but at the same time, you're their thought, but to them, your thought is the numbers that they're getting, if you understand what I'm saying. You're the follow, you're the view, you're not the premise, where at least you got guys like Samit, Albo, you have Adam LZ doing some of those tours where he'll come out and like go around with the people, but like some of those guys are still getting paid to be there. Do you know what I mean? They're getting paid to show up. Like, I think in a couple weeks here up in Maple Grove, near me, Maple Grove, Pennsylvania, the driver track, TJ Hunt's going to be there, but yet it's not like a local car meet where he can just show up to in a parking lot for no cost at all. you got to pay $1, you got to buy a ticket to get in, and then even then to buy a ticket, there's probably some type of VIP package, which I mean, I may be wrong. There may be not a VIP package. I'll have to look into it. But that's my point. Like, yes, there's a certain number of popularity to some people. Yes, once you get to a certain level, it's not like you can just bounce around. But let's face it, I mean, if you're not as big as Samit and you don't have like 700,000 followers, you're not big as Adam LZ or these other guys that have over couple 100,000 followers or over 1 million followers, you're not going to be noticed on the street for you to walk around with your nose in the air. It's just the way it is. Like, you should be approachable. You should be, not that I'm saying spend your money, but just give people time. Do you know what I mean? And that's one thing I want to do. Like, even with me, or I shouldn't say me, but myself and the car club that I help operate, got together with another local car club, and I did a video 2 weeks ago where we announced our local meet that we're doing once a month to help a small business. Like, that is taking our passion, bringing it out there, and using it for a cause to help someone else out, not help ourselves. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, yeah, like if this channel gets big enough where I can make some money off of it, and I have the opportunity to like build the house I want and do the builds I want, stuff like that I'm going to put on the channel, I never want to stop being able to give back. And that's what I think makes a good YouTuber or influencer, is the fact that you can go out and be out amongst the people and be that person for the people, not just the person behind the screen. And that's not who you are as a person. Anyone who follows me that's local to me, that goes out to the car meets, that goes out to the Subaru meets, that goes out to any of that stuff near me, knows me, that I'm the same person I am on camera that I am when I'm out there. There's no difference. This is real me. This is a real world. And that's one thing I harp on about the stuff too, is like, you'll never hear me bash somebody's build. Like, if I have an opinion on it, if they ask me my opinion, I'll give it to them. Like, it might not be my cup of tea, and I'm going to say that it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to say that's stupid or that's dumb or that's trash because it's not something I'm into. I'm going to tell you it's not my cup of tea. I mean, if it looks good to me, it looks clean, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm not going to sit here and trash it. I'm not saying respect all builds, because let's face it, there's people out there that there's stuff out there that most people consider not a build. And that's just the way it is. But build for you. And you're going to hear me say this multiple times on all the videos. Build for you. Build for your story. Don't go out there clout chasing to build your car, because you're never going to be satisfied with it. You're never going to have that feeling. You're never going to have that connection with the car, because you're just going to hate it. It's just going to be another piece of machinery that you just can chuck away because you're not into it. You're not into it anymore. I've done that with a car. Like, I thought I was building a vehicle that I thought other people would look cool to other people. And I finally realized that it doesn't matter. It's build you. Like, I have a freaking 2019 Crosstrek that has a couple ball tones on it from Crawford Performance. And the thing doesn't even make 200 horsepower. And then I also have a 2024 WRX that has suspension, wheels, and a freaking catback exhaust on it. Like, and I'm not saying that I have a build. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying these are the vehicles I own. This is what I did to them. This is kind of like where I'm at with it. And yes, I'm planning on doing more stuff to the WRX, but it doesn't matter. I'm not out here going, hey, look, I have a Legacy GT, or I have a Camaro, or I have this, and I make, 500 horsepower, or I make 700 horsepower, or I make this, and it's not there. I don't have that. I'm not out there running my mouth about shit, because I'm real. I'm being genuine about it. And that's what I think the best thing about some of these influencers are, is like, you watch like Cletus McFarlane, Adam LZ, or Samit, for example. I think Samit is probably one of the best ones, because he's upfront virtually about everything. I mean, the man made a video 2 weeks ago about his sponsors dropping him because of economical crisis going on in Japan, because of stuff going on in the world. World events happen. It's not that he sucks. It's not that he doesn't have enough views because let's face it, like he's trying to progress in his drifting skills. He's not at the level where he's winning, D1, the top D1 level in Japan, or the top Formula Drift level in Japan, but that's not what they're sponsoring. Yes, they're sponsoring his car, but they're sponsoring his viewers. They know that he has 700 and some odd thousand followers, and they're paying for their name to be on the car or on the banners in his shop wall for when the camera pans by them. They're not paying him because he's like the best driver on the planet. And you see it a lot with some of these guys like Cletus McFarland trying to do the NASCAR thing. You hear people talking shit on him all the time. It's like, listen, the real reason he's getting these opportunities is because of the footprint he has. It's not because he has a skill, because, I mean, let's face it, like, at this point, he's not ready to drive in O'Reilly's or Cup Series yet, but he's there. He's coming in on ARCA almost every other weekend now, or every other track now, and competing. And that's all you can ask for. And yes, he has sponsors to help him do that because of the footprint that he has. Those two right there, Cletus McFarland and Sammet, I think are the best two examples of people helping people. I mean, fucking Cletus, literally during the one hurricane, I think it was Helene, was down in North Carolina and South Carolina delivering stuff with his personal helicopter, using his own fuel to deliver stuff to help people. That's the kind of person that he is. It wasn't clout. That wasn't anything like that. That was a man. That was a human being genuine. And that's why I think makes a good influencer. Being genuine, being remorseful, not being fake. I'll say it again, like, that's like 100% it. And I'm going to drop the links for some of the guys that I follow down here. I don't want people to come over. I want to tag them in it. I don't want people to come over thinking that this is me trying to get people to my channel, because it's 100% not. This is just the way I feel about the influencer community, and all these different influencers, especially in the automotive industry. And we will get on to another subject next week. Hopefully you guys stayed with me through this. I'm going to put some B-roll in this thing because I know it's probably a long one for me to bitch for 12 minutes and however many seconds. But like, follow, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you next week, guys.